Downton Abbey. It's a Downton Abbey actor. He's got a big set. He's got a big mouth. I'll tell you now. Images. Is McGovern in the back file? Paste. Away it goes. Whilst it searches. He looks like, oh my gosh, look at that man face. Who's the one out the X-Files? I'm seeing Julianne Moore. No. The one out on Natural Born Killers. I'm seeing him. Is that him when he was younger? Rectangle shaped eyes, look. Deep set, rectangular eyes. Look at the shape of it, rectangular. Look how deep set the eye is. And again, the male stare. Look at that man looking back at you. Those eyes do not make me feel so young and beautiful. Elizabeth McGovern. He's got a big man face, that's for sure. Is that the wife there? Let's have a look at the wife. Oh my, look at the size of that hand. The wife. Chubby Wubby was a woman, maybe not. It might be the director. Oh, it could be the wife. I think it is the wife. No, they're holding hands. It's definitely the wife. Why is she pear-shaped at the bottom there? They can never get suits that fit them, look. Tie's wonky, collar's wrong, sleeves are wrong. Because it's not a suit, it's a piece of camouflage hiding a woman. Male cheekbones. Who's that? Sean Penn. Oh my gosh, look at that soft sloping jawline. The small face. The hard staring eyes on that McGovern there, look. The baggy trousers. Nicolas Cage as well, look. They both got short bodies. Explain it to me like I'm 4 years old. Why has Nicolas Cage got booty? She got booty. Elizabeth McGovern fails forensics on the face, for sure, for sure. It's a man, final answer. Square jaw, large, low set ear, wide ass cheekbones, deep set. Do you know what that looks like? It looks like me. Large, low set ears, wide mouth, square jaw, rectangle shaped eyes, short sloping forehead. You look like me, Elizabeth McGovern. Backfire, what are you telling me? Yes, he is there. 6 gates. Right, there's plenty of gates for this fella. Look at those clavicles. Seriously, look at those clavicles. Men do not have a subcutaneous layer of fat, so our bones protrude more. They show more. It's just a natural thing. Even when a guy's fat, his bones are still big like this, and they show. You got a funny looking head, you have. Mickey Mouse ears, either side of the M. Close set eyes. Smaller face than the so-called bowling ball skull on the right. Oh, was that a gate? Downton Abbey, right there. There's a load of them. She's a mincer. She's in flamingo. He's got straight legs, knees together. He's got straight legs, knees together. And that one's attempting to walk like a woman. Attempting, I say. There's only one problem. Look at the shoulder tilt on the gentleman. And then look at the straight across shoulders on the woman. Brr. Given away by your wife. Brr. Elizabeth McGovern. Walking. Let's see if we can't find your gates, Elizabeth. Right there. Straight legs, knees together. Rule number 1 in forensics is to watch the knees. Men walk with straight legs, the knees together and a space between the feet. Women open their knees, creating diamonds, look, as they walk. But not here. Straight-legged man walks like a soldier. There's another one here. Can't quite see it. He's attempting to walk like a woman, but big, massive skeleton, look. Look at the size of him versus that African woman. He's bigger than the African man, look. Elizabeth McGovern. Got an head like a bowling ball. Hello, wildlife and fisheries. They look like they've gift wrapped his feet. They put bows on it and everything. Oh, my. Hello, wildlife and fish. Look at the size of them ankle bones. Oh my gosh, if that booted you, honestly, it'd knock you into the next month. The neck, the long arm, the big feet. Are you seeing him yet? Elizabeth McGovern. He's a big fella. He's a strapping young man is what he is. Welcome to Earth, where they've put makeup on men and give them boob jobs and dress them like women. I'm in a fruitcake asylum. I am. I try to tell people and they don't want to know. They don't care if the world's flat. They don't care if they're not spinning. They don't care if space doesn't exist. They don't care if dinosaurs never existed or walked or roamed the earth. They don't care if nuclear bombs are fake. They just don't care. I was insulted when I found out someone was using my legal name. From that subject led me to Flat Earth. When I realised what they'd done, lying about my name is one thing, but lying about the shape of the earth affected me very, very deeply. It really did. Most people, so what? So what if the earth's flat? What difference does it make to my life? Oh my gosh. Honestly, don't you? You do, don't you? You wonder how God even created them. Sometimes it makes me believe in the NPC theory. You know, that these people are soulless, lifeless. They're just here to talk to us and argue with us. There's nothing else in the life that fulfills them. It was God that filled my life. I had a big, empty vacuum in my heart, in my mind. And he just came in and he just filled that space. Boom. And it's a big space, I'll tell you. And now I see men with massive shoulders and fake boobs. Women with widow's peaks, look. Fuzzy faces and no boobs. Created in the image of Satan. They walk in the image of Satan. God said women will not wear trousers and men will not wear dresses. And this is the exact opposite of what God said. Regardless of the body, this is the exact opposite of what he said in the Holy Bible. You see, I've said it before and I'll say it again. It's not the parts of the Bible that I don't understand that bother me. It's the parts I do understand that bother me greatly. Right there, game over. Elizabeth McGovern versus his wife. That's a beautiful picture. I'm taking it. It takes, roughly, if you're a smart person, a few hours to understand the gates the way I teach it. Took me months to learn it. But once I understood it and I made it more simple to see what I was being shown. I put it in layman's terms. It can't be undone. If you're surrounded by these people and you have got tall women and short men around you, they're going to be given away by the way they walk. I don't care what you say. You'd be able to film it and show me it. I can go to YouTube now and just bring up average people's holiday videos, wherever they go, India or whatever, and it shows the opposite of this. Men that walk like this, women that walk like that, and in different, the opposite size as well. That would be the male body and that would be the female body. But not here. They've blocked this man from growing and given this woman human growth hormones. So simple to see them. It can't be unseen, look. Trying to walk like a woman, look, one foot in front of the other, but there's no diamond in the leg, look, because the legs are shaped differently. The muscles are shaped differently of a man. If it was a woman, the foot would want to twist outwards like this and the knee would kick in 8 o'clock, and same on the opposite foot towards 4. But that's not what's happening here. The knees are in line, the feet are in line. And again, FTM walked into the bar and the bartender said, why the long face? Why the long face? Why the small, narrow face? Because that's longer than it is wider. The eyes are open and close set. The teeth are small. The ears are high. And it's widest in the hairline because its head bellows outwards, creating Mickey Mouse shaped ears in the sidelines, which belongs to this woman here. Look, the Mickey Mouse ears appear here and here, which is what I'm seeing. When they do it from birth, they start at birth. They bring them into the world, change them gradually. I don't think you can do surgeries on them till the body's developed. So they wait for nose jobs and all of that. It's much harder to spot it in a child than it is an adult because you're looking at a small face. It's only when you see them side by side that it becomes obvious. But the biggest shock is that you don't expect it to be done to children, do you? It's not allowed to be done to children. Although they are normalising it, aren't they? That's why they're drumming it. That's why they've pushed it into schools and stuff to brainwash children, you know. And what people don't realise is a whole load of those teachers are inverts. Yes, they are, I'm telling you. The ones that push this nonsense. Absolute inverts. Ray spotted one in the first few weeks of training him. He spotted this big, tall, gangly teacher at school who was very feminine. I agree. And he had a massive... In hindsight, this man had a massive rumpus when Ray pointed him out. But again, we was only just starting to learn this stuff. He reminds me of Rob Brydon. He's got Rob Brydon's face from Would I Lie to You? It's so simple when you stand them next to each other. Look, who's got the widest face, the biggest head? Look at it. There's your long, narrow face. And there's your lion smile. There's your short forehead. There's your big 5 head, look. When you stand them next to each other, they give themselves away. Elizabeth McGovern from Downton Abbey fails forensics. It definitely is a man. Create back file. Right there. Elizabeth McGovern. I don't know where all those gates were, look.